Yo, what is going on, guys? I hope everybody's doing well today, and welcome back to another Bleach Immortal Souls video. Now, yes, we have a face cam for this video. It's been quite a long time since I've done one, so I went ahead and added my face cam to this video. Some of you may have seen me, some of the new people may have not seen me. Not that it really matters, but yeah. In this video, we're gonna go ahead and go over a strategy, and it's gonna be pretty much around what Ichigo. The last strategy we went over was the Unicide Unohana. I'll leave a link in the description if you guys haven't seen it yet. But in this video, we're going to be going over a strategy that pretty much surrounds White Ichigo. Now, let me just show you guys the team we're going to be using for this strategy, just so you guys can kind of get an idea of what we're doing here. This is the team we're using. Matsumoto, Mayuri, Toshiro, other Toshiro, and Yamamoto. Now, our goal with this team is to pretty much stop the enemy from taking action. Now, when I say taking action, let me actually go ahead and show you guys. If we go to Ichigo, it will tell you what it means by not take action. If you go over to his skills and go to his passive, and you read this attack right here. After the attack, if the target has a debuff that prevents them from taking action, he gains 200 rage. They're pretty much talking about stuns, freeze, entangle, disorient, paralyze, taunt, and silence. So any of these right here pretty much apply, and any character that has these abilities you can pretty much use with this team. Now, I would prefer to use characters that have an attack all. For example, like Mayuri is a great example, Matsumoto is a great example, Bakai Toshiro is a good example, which I have all of them here. This Toshiro doesn't attack all enemies, but he still attacks, I believe, 3 or 4, and then Yamamoto right here, who also attacks all and stuns. But your goal is to get people who do these kind of stuff. Now, basically how the strategy works is why Ichigo gains 200 rage for each enemy on the field that has one of these stats right here. I'm just going to call them stuns, okay? I'm just going to call them stuns because I don't know what's the actual term for cannot take action. So I'm just going to call them stuns. For every enemy on the field that has a stun, he's going to gain 200 rage. Now, this only applies after Ichigo attacks. Now, I will show you guys gameplay in a little bit, so don't worry. But pretty much, say Ichigo attacks and 5 enemies are stunned, he's going to get 1000 rage back because he gains 200 rage for each enemy. So he's going to gain 1000 rage back, and he's going to be able to rage attack again. And that's pretty much the strategy, is to get people stunned, and then Ichigo is pretty much just going to keep raging and raging again. Now here's a team we're going to be using to test out this strategy. I've already tried it and it works fine. But there's a couple of things I want to mention. Now, number one that I'd like to mention is I don't know what's the actual limit to how many times Ichigo can rage attack. It's really weird. Sometimes he does it 5 times in a row. Sometimes he does it 6 times in a row. So the second thing I'd like to mention is, say that you have 5 enemies stunned, and on the third rage attack, Ichigo kills off one of the 5 stunned enemies, he's going to stop raging because he's not going to have enough rage anymore to do another rage attack because there's only 4 enemies on the field who are stunned, and he's only getting 800 back, and he needs 1000 to be able to rage again. So you will need at least minimum 5 enemies for this to actually work, 5 enemies to be stunned. Now, earlier when I was saying I'm not sure how many times Ichigo can rage attack, couple of days ago I was playing Extreme Challenges. I had the whole team stunned, all 6 people. He rage attacked 5 times. He had his 6th rage attack ready, but when I activated it, nothing happened. He didn't rage attack. So I don't know if there's a limit, but another time that I tried it, he did it 6 times instead of 5. So I don't know if it's like a glitch or what, but from what I've seen, you are at least guaranteed 5 rage attacks, which is massive. That will almost kill it. If not, it will almost kill the whole entire team. So that's really good. Sorry, my phone just beeped. Let me mute it really quick, actually. Another thing that I actually like to mention is, it is way easier, and I mean way easier, to do it in PvP. The reason I say that is I'm not really sure, but for some reason, every time I use this team in Extreme Challenges, it is so freaking hard to get the enemy team stunned for some reason. However, in PvP, it is way easier. Now, I'm not gonna have any PvP gameplay because my characters, this team isn't really a well-built team. I mean, my Matsumoto and Buzzsaw Shiros are not built at all. I'm just kind of using them to stun the enemies. We'll freeze the enemies. But like I said, I'm just gonna call it stun. I'm just using them to stun the enemies. Now, I have seen multiple people in the Kenpachi tournament actually use a team like that where they're running White Ichigo and they run a fully like built team, and it works really nice actually. But yeah, let's go ahead and just kind of pretty much try it. We're gonna go ahead and do some extreme challenges, and I'll be right back with you guys. Okay guys, I am back. Now, the reason I just kind of skipped over, it took me a couple of tries to actually be able to get 5 enemies to stop taking action, just because it's extreme challenges. I don't know why, but it's always been like that. It's just a lot harder in extreme challenges for some reason. But anyways, we were able to get 5 enemies to stop taking action. So let's go ahead and test it out. So this is what I'm using, right? I used Toshiro's kill, Rage Attack, Mairi's and Matsumoto's, and that pretty much did the job. And we still have Toshiro and Yamamoto who didn't even go. Hey, and look, we got all 6 even. But like I was saying earlier, I'm not gonna use Yamamoto. I just want to see literally like why Ichigo destroying them. Alright, so boom, another Rage Attack, and we're just gonna keep going and going till we get 2 people to die, because like I said, right now we have all 6 unable to move, so we can kill off 2 enemies until he stops raging. But if you only have 5 people that are unable to move, you get to kill 1 before you're able, to go ahead and stop raging. Now this is done a lot easier in PvP. There is this one player in the Kenpachi tournament who has a team like this, a very similar team to this. And I see his fights, and it works amazing. I forgot his name. I'll try to find it to you guys, and I'll mention it in the next video. But his fights always work so well. Oh, it's okay. So White Ichigo is unable to attack again. So as you guys can see, he stops after a certain number of times. And boom. But by then, everybody, is pretty much dead. Alright, so let's just go ahead and finish off the fight really quick. But this is my point right here. This is how White Ichigo works. It's absolutely insane, honestly. Because you can build a pretty decent team all around and still have this like ability. It's not like you're being forced to use shit characters or anything. Some of these characters right here are very alright characters, honestly. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty much it for this video, guys. I was just trying to show you this White Ichigo strategy, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know a lot of people already know the strategy, but for the people that didn't, here you go. Like I said, it is a little annoying in extreme challenges because it's harder to get enemies to stop taking action in extreme challenges. But if you're maybe stuck on like a stage, you can just put White Ichigo, put what you can. Well, you do have to be going first, obviously. Try to get 5 or 6 enemies to stop moving, and then just have White Ichigo. Maybe wins the stage for you. Obviously, he'll stop raging at some point. He'll stop raging at some point. But if he doesn't kill anyone, he's just gonna do as much rages as he can before his limit stops. So he'll have done a lot of damage, of course. But either way, this is it for this video, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of this strategy in the comment section below. As always, if you enjoy my videos, make sure to like and subscribe if you have not done that already. And turn on notifications if you enjoy my videos so you can get notified for future videos. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye.